Hey everybody, so it is day 2 of practicing with my new Nocta macro simplex, and I'm in a completely new location, and behind me is something very interesting that I think I may have just stumbled upon. So again, here's my new detector. I am running it between two different modes, between field mode and park mode 1. Not quite with sensitivity all the way up, but kind of wandering through an area that I have wanted to get to and ran into this. I'm not sure if you can see exactly what it is, so I'm going to walk down into it. Notice this big hole, and just got here, so I've got to do a little bit of investigating. I'm going to suspect there may have been a structure here. I do see some stones that appear like they may have been stacked here. And this is, I would say probably a good 4 feet down to the bottom of this. Lots of iron targets all the way around. The detector is going off like crazy, so I'm kind of flipping back and forth between field and park 1, and hit a really strong signal for something very small right here. So here's a hole down maybe 2 inches, possibly 3, and I pulled this out. So 6 months ago I would have had no clue what this is, and I do now. This is actually part of a harmonica reed, which means that someone obviously was here, which does make me think that maybe this was either a cabin or a small outbuilding for a nearby farm. But someone was back here. I don't know if stuff was dumped here or if this may be where someone lived. But I'm going to take a bit to kind of go back and forth through this area today, kind of, and see what we can find. It's, again, an absolutely gorgeous day. Some very, very large trees right around this spot. Really, really thick with brush, so I'm not sure how far back in here I'm going to be able to get, but this is definitely on my list of places to check out a little bit more. Okay, so I'm definitely going to guess that there was a home or something here where people may have resided here. The ground is extremely frozen, so unfortunately I won't be able to do a whole lot of digging. There's iron everywhere. There's targets everywhere here. Just kind of walking around the base of this, and just under the dirt here, found this. So this would be part of an oil lamp, and that would be the dial that moves the wick up and down. Gonna spend a bit more time here until about dark. Then I'll have to head back out and make the trek back out to my vehicle. Glad to be out here today. Gorgeous day. Excited for this and the chance to come back here once the ground is thawed. So slowly working my way out from the foundation here, looking for more confirmation that really what it is, and just ran across another strong signal, and about 8 inches down came up with this. I have no idea what this is. If anyone has a clue, let me know. But for me, what it is confirmation that really there was activity here, and this would be a location to come back to when the ground is thawed. Very cool. Let's see what else we can find here before we come our way out. So I'm going to call it a day. I know it's hard to tell on the camera, but it is starting to get dark, and I've got to hike back out of here. Interesting day, and very glad to end on a very high note with my kind of preview practicing with my new detector. Let me show you what I found today. So not a tremendous amount of finds, but finding this location where there was activity was a highlight of the day. Grateful for some time to practice on the Nocta Macro Simplex. Here were the finds of the day for here. There was a little bit of trash. I'll carry that out with me. I knew right away that there was activity here based on finding that. That is part of a harmonica reed. And the mystery item of the day, just outside of this foundation as well. And then right actually on the edge of the foundation on the hill, kind of dug this from inside. I'll need to clean that up and see if I can get a patent date or any maker's marks off of that. That would be part of an oil lamp. Very cool. Excited for this today. So I did spread out from the area of this foundation a bit, and there were targets. There were a lot more right near this and within, I would say, about 50 feet of it. The farther out I got, obviously, if there was activity here, if there was a building or a home, the farther away there would be less stuff that got dropped. So I will be coming back not only to explore the entire area here a little bit more. I'm going to wear something other than sweatpants. There are thorns and burdocks everywhere, and I've got some picking to do to get that off of my clothing when I get home. But I'm going to probably come back without the detector so I can kind of walk up and down this stretch of property, see what I can find out here. But when the ground is thawed, this is absolutely, it's going to be the first place I get to before it gets too thick, and I won't be able to get out here again in the summer. So, as always, thanks for joining me again today. Hope to see you soon.